10,000 Leeds supporters poured into the Midlands, poured being an appropriate word since many had been drinking all day. They couldn't buy alcohol in the ground, they were strictly segregated from the home fans, but they climbed over walls, ripped up terraces and bombarded police with missiles. In all, 236 people were hurt. Only the timely and courageous intervention of the police, keeping rival supporters apart, prevented a disaster of Brussels proportions. Suggestions of extreme right-wing provocation are considered and dismissed by Coppell, although he says National Front leaflets were found at the ground and Leeds fans chanted Nazi slogans. Coppell offers no instant solution to determined, deliberate violence other than to match it with determined, deliberate action. And the law should be changed to make it an offence to chant racist or obscene slogans.
Are home now for me, but my home is the lowlands. Someday you'll return to your valleys and your fields, and you no longer belong to the through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire, I've witnessed your suffering as the battle raged high, and only the heavens were bad in the fear and alarm. You did not desert me, my brothers and I. There's so many different worlds, so many different songs, and we have just one world, but we live in different worlds.
I think playing with black players helped me a little bit to understand the pressures really that they're under, and I think having gone on to management and brought in quite a few black players, I think I've been perhaps a little bit more sympathetic. Football has always been for me the game of the people. It's the working class game. I think it was Bob Marley who said that football is the game of the people.
Steve Coppell, the most coolest guy that I know. He was just cool. He was just good with the lads. Embraced like all the cultures. You know what I mean? Back then, not all these ones jumping on the bandwagon.
Because Leeds were really bad, man. You know, you go there sometimes and you know you wouldn't even want to go and get the boy if it went out for a corner, no matter what they were going to say and throw or what they're going to do.
Like for me, at the time, I wouldn't expect anything else because for me as a black player,
it was normal to expect. I remember on the television at the time, we'd get stuff. You'd get stuff in Afghanistan saying Sambo and stuff like that. You get stuff on Love Thy Neighbour back in the day where it was normalised.
Sambo, that's right.
When I got involved in 1985 in football, I went onto football pitches knowing I'm going to be racially abused.
Have you had any experiences of racism? Have you experienced racism in your time in our game in football?
Yeah, 100% when I played. You know, I was playing in 1985, so obviously the world was a different place and England was a different place. That's when I made my debut and it was a different time. But you were aware of it. You know, I was born here, I was brought up here. I know, you know the demographics here. So it's, yeah, the answer is yes.